This new season has a lot planned, right? So I took a bit of a sabbatical. Life happened. I got super overwhelmed, and I keep it real with my audience. Y'all know what's up. So I decided to move studio spaces. I want to do more in-person interviews. The quality of the podcast has improved, and I know I didn't get a lot of complaints before, but I'm really anal and I'm a stickler about making sure everything looks and sounds good. So from this new season, you can expect even more raw, real, transparent chaos, love. I want to do more one-to-one in-studio interviews. My husband has built me this amazing space. I get to sit at home and kind of be in my PJs and talk to my audience, but I also want people to come into the space and I want to be able to reach out and touch a guest. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the way that we've done it in past seasons, but there's something more intimate and real about sitting face to face with a human being. I also want to do more live events. I want to be able to see you guys. I want to reach out and touch you. This season, you'll be able to call into the podcast. So yes, you out there will be able to just hit me up, call in, and we'll be able to handle your issue right then and there. Sometimes live on air, sometimes pre-recorded and edited. I want you to get to know me a bit more. I have a whole bunch of endeavors that I'm pursuing, and I want to be able to showcase that. Not only did I start this thing so that we can turn the chaotic nature of blended families on their underbelly and expose some things that, especially solution based, which is what I base my coaching around. I just want the world to be a better place. So yeah, you can expect everything from I Know I'm Crazy with Naja Hall. Solutions, love, tears, a couple little angry moments. We're bringing the drama, but of course we're bringing the love. What makes the podcast unique? I think the fact that I'm hosting it, but I have always had a knack for identifying with any type of human being's perspective. Whether I agree or not, we find some sort of commonality, and I've been able to connect with them. My unique talent is being able to show that to my audience. One thing that I want everybody to walk away from with this season is if I bring somebody on here with a completely opposing view that you have, I want you to be able to see their humanity. I want us to be able to, even though you might not have a certain type of person in your own direct environment, I want you to walk away from this podcast saying, well, wow, I understand this niche of humans. I understand their perspective. I still might not agree with it, but I respect it. That's my goal here. That's what I want for humans. That's what I want for all of us. I Know I'm Crazy with Naja Hall started off being uber successful from the first few episodes. I had a lot of support from other people in the community. One of the things that helped me was I'm a published author. I have a few businesses that are all centering blended families, but I got called really quickly and tapped to be guests on other people's podcasts. That was one of the things that kind of helped me to branch out and let other people know, like, hey guys, I'm doing this thing. This is what it is. Also, one of my ways of managing and dealing with traumas, I think this comes from growing up, is we made everything a joke. Everything, even the most unfunny things were jokes in our home. So there's a lot of funny moments on this podcast. We talk about some difficult, ugly, very nasty things and awful experiences that humans have, but some sort of way we always come out still not feeling so bad. I don't want you to walk away from listening to I Know I'm Crazy with Naja Hall feeling bad. Ain't nobody got time for that. I spend about 48 minutes to an hour speaking directly to you in your ear. You're on the treadmill, you're driving to work. Maybe you're hanging out with your kids. Well, I hope you don't listen to this podcast in front of your kids, but I have a lot of time just to talk to you. So I want to make sure that I'm pouring something positive into your space. I want to be great energy for you. We're doing a lot more audience interaction because it can't just be me talking to a guest or me talking to you. I want to feel what you're thinking, feel what you're feeling. I get so many emails, DMs, and of course, people that come to me as clients that have listened to the podcast. So I thought about it. What if there's people that just could not necessarily afford to book a coaching session, or they don't want to, or they don't know how it goes? What if you could just call up and your coaching session could be an hour of a podcast? Don't you know how many hundreds of thousands of people you could touch and you could personally change? So I'm kind of just the liaison. I'm the medium that's helping bring these situations to the forefront and showing people that there are solutions. So there's a hotline that you can call in. There's an email address where you can hit me up if you don't want to come on the show and I could read your question and answer it. I'll be going live all the time. So there's a lot of different ways to touch I Know I'm Crazy and to get your voice heard. And please join my newsletter. Just go to iknowimcrazypod.com and you can sign up right there. You'll be sent all the information. I'm going to send you the new episodes every time one is posted, all the social media, basically just stay updated, stay in the know. And I want you to always stay in I Know I'm Crazy pod zone. So I got this email the other day and says, Naja, can you please do something for the single girls, the single growlies out there? Absolutely, I can. Because there's a lot of people that are looking for love and looking for connection. Maybe you are wanting to date a person that is divorced or a person that has children. You yourself have kids and it didn't work out with the person that you had your children with. And you're like, I still want to be partnered. You still want love. So yes, I will be doing specific outreach. And yes, I am kind of biased for my girlies out there that are looking for love. I got you. I promise I got you. I want all of us to put a ring on. I want all of us to be happy and coupled in the way that we define happiness and balance, because balance is key. Whew. How do I keep things lighthearted and fun in I Know I'm Crazy land? I don't take myself too seriously. And I realize I named the podcast I Know I'm Crazy because we all kind of are. If you're a person out here trying to be sane and forcing sanity in this crazy world that we live in, girl, you're never going to be balanced. You're never going to feel this sense of, I just don't care. I'm unbothered. I walk in a constant state of being unbothered. I can do a hair flip, check my nails and be like, okay, I'm done. I keep it fun and light because I realize that life, although it has its very serious moments, none of us are getting out of here alive. We may as well have a great freaking time while we're here and make one another feel joy. America, the world is one big old blended family and we're all kind of a hot mess. And the sooner that you acknowledge that, the better off you'll be. This season, I think you should expect to leave with solutions. You should expect to feel excitement. You're going to go through the motions with some of our guests. You're going to go and feel all of their emotions. It's going to be sentimental. I always like to start with the end in mind. I look at what I want the big picture to be and I said, okay, what do I want my audience to feel? There are some very touchy topics that we're going into. There are some gut busting, laugh out loud moments. But most importantly, we're going to feel a huge sense of compassion. You're going to leave this season with tools, just like you have all the other seasons. But I'm very intentional this time about making sure that you have tools in place to deal with some of the issues that you're going to face in your own family, your own life, on your job. We're expanding our subject matter also. It's not just blended families right now, because yeah, we all might be parts of blended families, but there's so much more to us than just that. I'm Naja Hall, and thank you so much for watching I Know I'm Crazy podcast with Naja Hall. I'll see you soon.
I know I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. Naja Hall.